Welcome to Adjusting Your Heart. I'm Doc AJ Chua. When I was younger, there were times that I felt my parents do not love me. My primary love language is words, but they seldom compliment or tell me that they love me. However, upon knowing the 5 love languages, I realized that their love language is service. The way they show their love is by working hard to provide me and my 2 younger brothers a good education. In the same way, they feel love the most when I serve them. So for people whose love language is service, actions speak louder than words. They won't feel love with only words of affirmation or gifts. Hence, I'll be sharing some tips on how we can show love by serving our family members, friends, and community. So for my first point, I'm going to give you some tips on how we can serve our family members. Of course, like what I said a while ago, most parents work very hard to give us a bright education and a bright future. That's their love language. So I thank my parents for doing that for us. And on my part, or the part of the children, one way we can serve our parents is by studying hard. Please study hard because it's so hard to earn money. And one thing they would appreciate is we help in household chores. In my case, we also have to help in our store. Another way we can help is also to babysit and tutor our younger siblings. Like right now, we're doing online education, right? So it will be good if you could help out because they can go out for tutor. We could also take care of the pets, bake cookies, fix things, run errands. Or right now, a lot of people are cutting the hair of their family members. Or if you're good, maybe you can give them a manicure and a pedicure. That's one way we serve. Or if you can already drive a car, or maybe you can also drive somebody to and fro, or wash the car for your parents. Another is to cook meals for the family. This is what Kit Yulo Ui Chu in Taiwan did. I saw her post in Facebook, and look at the picture. Wow, it's a very delicious meal. When her husband Jeff came home, he said, "Oh, what's the occasion? Why so special?" And Kit said, No occasion. It's because you're so special." So that's a combination of service plus words. You can also check out their YouTube channel called Every Day is CHUsday because that's their surname, Chu, C-H-U. And they have 2 lovely kids. Another way is to take care of family members who are sick, or especially when our parents are old. That's one way we serve them. One person that I really remember doing that would be my Auntie Lydia Lubindino. She's my dad's cousin, and I remember staying with her for 2 years because she took care of our grandma. So the 3 of us lived together for 2 years. I was only in grade 3 and 4 at that time. And when my mom had a stroke, she also helped took care of us. She was the one who represented my mom during my college graduation. So when Hans and I were about to get married, we chose her to be one of our wedding godmother. And for this year, one way that we want to honor her is we treated her also to a trip to Taiwan. So thank you, Auntie Lydia, for all that you've done for us. So my second point will be, how can we serve our friends? And one person who did that very well will be my good friend from college, Marilyn Uy Pataroque. As a mom, she really served her family. She gave up her career to take care of her husband Edgar and her 4 children. And for friends like me, she really go out of way to serve us. Like when she found out that I'll be visiting my parents during this pandemic, I visit them once a month. It's my mom's 77th birthday. So she said, "I'll cook for your mom." So from this picture, you can see that she cooked several dishes. Oh, I was so embarrassed because I only ordered food. I don't know how to cook. Another example would be my friends CJ Alvarez and Michelle Silvano. They were there to help us move our stuff from Binondo to Makati. And from time to time, when I really miss Binondo food, now that I already live in Makati, whenever I text CJ, "Can you please help me buy some food in Chinatown?" she would do so and deliver it to my dad's So in case you want someone from the East West Bank, especially Ompin branch, to serve you, look out. You can check her out, okay? Another person who's really good in service would be AA. Her real name is Eileen Atinon. She was my former Chiang student, and we became colleague at UECP. And she was also our wedding coordinator. So you can look at this picture together with Vicky Uili, Caroline Magos, Joyce Techua, and Joanne Lim. They're really good. So in case someone is going to get married, you can ask them to be your wedding coordinator. But one thing I'll never forget is how she helped me out when I was in trouble. One time I was washing my slippers. So I went out of our apartment to hang those slippers. And then there was a wind. And then I suddenly heard the door slam shut. I said, uh-oh, my keys are inside, my cell phone are inside, and I'm wearing house clothes. I cannot go out, even though my office is around 15 minutes walk away. It's a good thing I memorized our office number. So I called her up. I said, hey, can you please help me? I'm locked out. So she asked somebody to, asked me to come to my house and open our door. So thank you, A, for always bailing me out whenever I need help. And now, if you want a good service, she is selling Unilever network products, Maki Plus, and collagen. So you can order from her. Another is, which I really didn't know that he has this gift, would be Manikoro or Seiket. We traveled for the first time in 2015, when together with my family, we went to Japan. At that time, both of my parents have to go in a wheelchair. So that means we have to take turns in, of course, taking all the luggages and also pushing my parents' wheelchair. And he willingly helped. So look at this nice picture with him and my dad. And then the next time around was 2017 when we went to USA and Canada. When we went on a cruise, he helped us take care of 10 seniors. Look at that big. It was a happy time, but of course we have to help each other out, and also with all the luggages. In the third picture, you can see that he took that with my brother Jackson and also Hans. So thank you, Seiket. And lastly, I'd like to give you some tips on how we can serve our community. Before the pandemic, our church, Makati Gospel Church, we have what we call the Filipino worship service. Every Saturday, there will be feeding program. They would cook. They would start around 5 o'clock cooking meals, and then they would deliver it to the needy barangays. They would also have literary programs for them. But sad to say, it has to be temporarily put a stop because of the lockdown. But our very own church members, Ramon Sanchez and her wife Nina, and together with Ramon's cousin Melinda, they started the Feed the Hungry for Jesus movement. What do? So last September, every Saturday they would cook very delicious Filipino meal, chicken, adobo, and egg. And of course, they would put some more stuff, put Bibles, and then distribute it to the people who live on the streets in Manila and Makati. So you can look at their pictures, and in case you want to support them, check out their Facebook, Feed the Hungry for Jesus. Actually, Ramon, Nina, and her dear son, Kim, they served in the mercyships for the past 3 years. Look at this picture. Mercyships is a global charity that has operated hospital ships in developing nations since 1978, which means they would go from one place to another, and they would offer free medical services, like even free operation like cleft lip, palate problems, cataract operation. They would also have community development projects such as agriculture, water and sanitation, and things like that. So that's one way we can serve the community. And we know that just last week, a lot of our kababayans were devastated by Typhoon Rolly. So in case you want to help, not only pray for them, but you really want to give money, you can donate to COVID Care Caravan. Okay, Hans and I from time to time, if there's a need, we would donate to this organization because we know the people who are in charge, and they personally deliver the goods to those who are in need. And I've even helped pack some relief goods for them with them before. So check them out. You look at Facebook, Care Caravan, and the numbers will be there in case you want to donate and help them. So for this episode, I'd like to give all of you a serve others challenge. Serve somebody, whether it's a family member, a friend, or the community, from November 13 to 19. Then please leave a comment below or share your story. And in the same way, I'm gonna choose the top 3 stories, and then I'll feature it in one of our future videos. So I hope that we would spread the love around. And for our Encourage Others challenge, I think some of you are shy, but this guy, he private messaged me. His name is Philip. He said that he called up his parents to tell them that he loved them, and he asked how they were and if they liked the steak that he sent. You know how old his parents were? 83 and 90. And he would visit them at least once a week and pray for them. So Philip, keep up the good work. Your parents are very blessed to have you as their son. And now I'd also like to thank some of our viewers who have also supported us and shared this video. Eileen Nang, Ace Go or Aislinn Go, Betty Clares, Carmela Garbin, Consuelo Wong, Dina Haveliana, George Chua, who's Han's brother, Grace Tew, Greg Roasa, Hannah Chua Ang, Jin Gosei, Lily Cheng, Melissa Ong, Nelson Yu, Noemi Wu, Peter Choi, Raquel Chan, Rain Tan, Red Chua, Sharon Onkeko, Tessie Gokyao, Warren Lim Tiong Lim, Wayne Heidi Slet, and Winifred Gotham. So I hope that you would like our video, subscribe, and watch out for our next episode next week, which will be about the love language of time.